I'm waiting to get notifications everywhere. Let's see. It says that I'm live right there. And so I'm waiting on Facebook to tell me I'm live. Oh, there it comes. Right there. Oops.
I'm trying to get Mama set up.
Yeah. So we'll quit being scatterbrained here in a minute once we kind of get
We're not scatterbrained.
everything. Well, I'm
We just have to
scatterbrained.
do some stuff.
I'm scatterbrained. I saw a thing on Facebook, by the way, that said research shows that people who have bad memories, it's a sign of super intelligence. So that must mean I'm a dad blame genius.
All right, I'm on this page.
Okay.
So where's live?
Let's see.
See, y'all, I don't even know how to work it good. I get notifications. Oh, look, and the chat just popped up. I had the chat
Well, she's
open
not
already.
subscribed to it, so
But she don't have a name.
I know. But
Well,
me, I don't know, Shane. Chat amongst
where'd it go?
yourselves.
Oh, I do it on Safari.
That is on Safari. Yeah, maybe you just need to refresh it. Live now. There it is.
There it is.
How about
Okay,
that?
I'll be back.
And 34 people are watching. Hey! Gang. All right, so let me share my Facebook link, if you don't mind. I need to share some linkage for just a minute. Let everybody know we're live, because we've actually got a pretty cool announcement. We'll get to that in a minute. And so all 10 of my friends will now see, all 10 of my Facebook friends will now see that. Bear with us, folks. I had everything I thought set up like early this afternoon, and then apparently not. Last minute stuff. Last minute stuff.
I could see my crazy leggings, my wild leggings. In there.
Oh yeah,
Just
I like
dropped
your
something.
crazy leggings. Yeah. Oh, you did. I did see that. I like that. Okay.
Scooch over here. Oh my
Oh,
hand.
sorry. I need to scoot over more.
No, I just didn't need to scoot as far.
There's Tara Jean. Hey, Tara Jean, living
Hey,
on a dime.
y'all.
She knows about our little announcement. She said
Yep.
she'll share it. Woo! Hey, Tim Beverly. Good to see
Hey,
you there,
Tim.
sir. Hello, people. Tim says. Yeah, we got. Yeah, Andy, you were on the ball today.
He was the first one.
Let's see.
Turn my phone off. So, anyway.
There you go.
Somebody
Nanda,
saying
you got a
hey to-
wrench now. I gave you a wrench
Uh,
because you're like in charge
Andy
of all
said-
the things.
Andy's saying hey to Red Duchess, so hey, Mark and Jamie.
Yay! And I got some happy Easter messages, and so can I talk about that for just a moment?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
The Happy Resurrection Day.
Yes.
I don't want to get on a soapbox here. I'm gonna save my soapbox for the end because we're gonna do our Marriage Tips for Men weekly segment this evening.
Oh, he'll just have two soapboxes.
Yeah, no, but I just want to say this is the day that the Lord has made. This is the
will
day
rejoice,
when we
I will
celebrate.
rejoice.
We should celebrate. Our pastor brought out a good point this morning. Every day
That's right.
is Resurrection Day for believers.
Yes.
But this is the day when we commemorate an empty tomb, y'all. And just, for the, I started to say for the haters out there, that wouldn't be nice. So I won't say that live on YouTube. I won't say for the haters. Let me just say this. The bodily, physical resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ is just about the most historically verifiable event of antiquity. It's not a hoax. They didn't make it up. And it's historically verifiable. How can I say that? Well, mainly because of the documentary evidence. Caesar's Gallic Wars, written by Caesar, way back. There's about 600 manuscripts in existence. And as far as I know, that's and when I say I don't think there are any originals, but there's like second or third generation manuscripts, copies in existence, something like that. Don't quote me. Look it up yourself. Do your own research. And I think it's in second place as far as having the most like second, third generation manuscripts. Do you know what's in first place? The scriptures. Now, I told you Caesar's Gallic Wars or Gallic Wars, or however you say that, there's 600 copies or something like that. You know how many New Testament whole and partial copies there are? Do you know? You remember?
No, but over 1,000.
25,000 that agree with each other. So give me a break. The Lord is risen. And he is alive forevermore. Jesus Christ is God. And on Good Friday, we recognize the most awesome. How can it be Good Friday when Christ was crucified? Well, if you're a believer and your sins were paid for on that cross, it's the best of Fridays that ever happened. Still an awful day when the Son of God, God himself, died. But he didn't stay there. I like that little saying, it's Friday, but Sunday's coming.
That's right, that's right.
And he's not in that tomb. That's why he was buried in a borrowed tomb. He knew he wasn't going to need it very long.
That's right.
And so, anyway, if you want to talk to me more about that, email me. And I'll be happy to talk to you more. But it is the keystone of Christianity because, and this is it, and I'm going to get off my soapbox. The resurrection proved that he was who he said he was. The resurrection proved that what he said would happen would happen. And so I got some good news, bad news there. That means all of his promises are true. If you're a believer, that's the best news ever because he promises eternal life for those who's been redeemed and those who have been born again by his blood. And his bodily resurrection proves the truth of that. The bad news is he also promised eternal damnation for those who die in their sins. And so if you stiffen your neck and refuse to repent of your sin and turn and trust in your Savior, trust in the Savior, then you can rest assured, sadly, that promise will come true as well. Anyway, happy Resurrection Day.
Yes.
Okay, I'm through.
Okay. Hey, Pia, and hey, Amy. And I wanted to remind y'all, if you say something directly to us or ask us a question, please put it all in caps where we'll be able to see it better, because it's hard with the chat going by and everything to be able to catch everything, and it is a little easier if it is in caps. So
it's not as hard as it's not as hard as if we were the report of the week. I love this YouTube channel called the Report of the Week. And I'm not going to get all, but you have to go check it out. The Report of the Week. It's the most different thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's different.
I have yet to figure out whether that's just him, who he is, or if it's a character that he portrays on YouTube. But it is, the best way I can describe it is it's oddly captivating. And I just can't pull myself away.
Yeah, and he's not the only one. 4,000 other people with him.
Yeah, so last night he went live, and I got the notification because I rang the bell, and we'll talk about that a little bit in a few minutes. And he had like almost 5,000 people watching his chat.
Oh, it went up to 5,000?
And you can enable slow mode on your chat, and you can set a limit. It defaults to 60 seconds so that people can only type a message every 60 seconds. And you can set it for any time you want. He announced that he had slow mode on, set at 60 seconds, and the chat was going like this.
You couldn't even read them.
Because there were 5,000, and they were just hammering that dude with money. They were just super chatting him, you know, and a lot of people being ugly to him and all. And anyway, so I don't feel so bad about trying to keep up with my chat, but it really makes me feel worse. Because I can't keep up with ours, much less his.
Yeah. Did you say hey to the Pratts?
No, I didn't.
They're here.
Hey, Pratts! Hey, Pratts! YouTube! It's probably too loud. Right. How are we sounding? I got my fancy microphone that Mike Rock's Corner said, Tommy, is there no video today? I'm not sure I understand that.
Wait, what?
He said, Rock's Corner said, Tommy, is there no video today? Well, there's this one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe refresh.
Yeah, maybe I'm confused, which would not be the first time. All right, so you want to lead out with the big announcement?
Yeah, I saw something I was going to say. I forgot what it was.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah, Red Duchess, Jamie over at Red Duchess Farm. Mark is telling me, Mark or Jamie, that part 3 of how to wet felt an alpaca hat is coming out in the morning. And Jamie did this series at my urgings. I'm not going to say she didn't do it for me. I told her people are going to love this. I know I would. And
he has loved it.
Yeah,
too.
so she is showing the process of doing that set to music. And part 3 will be out in the morning. So if you haven't seen that, go to Red Duchess Farm and look up how to wet felt an alpaca hat. I think that's the title, something like that. And
that's Sugar Bear barking back there.
It's mesmerizing.
I don't know what she wants.
Mesmerizing. All right, they said Andy said the fancy mic sounds good, Mr. Tommy.
Oh, good,
good. Rock's Corner said he's only seeing a picture.
That was my problem too.
So refresh your screen, Rock's Corner.
He may not be hearing us either, but
he must be because he answered me. Well, I assume that's an answer.
Tim told him to refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Hit the refresh button and we'll start over.
maybe me and them are in the same boat of not being able to work our little gadgets very well.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah, because
time is ticking.
I actually had to tell Tommy that I needed to be able to look at the sourdough book that I've been working on, where I could read over it, and I didn't even know how to get to it. So he had to tell me how to get to it. So,
all right.
But you know what?
Wait. So you ready for the big announcement? All right. So we got a big announcement. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to look into my eyes and answer the phone. Where's that phone? It's like right here.
I don't know.
Somebody get that. We don't even know where it is.
I don't even know where it's at.
Oh, I see it. No, that's a spatula. Did you find it? We'll get y'all in a minute. Send it to voicemail. All right. Do you want me to wait on the announcement or go ahead?
Yeah, you gotta wait. They have to wait now.
Oh, we have to wait.
Okay.
So that means I'll have to show that picture of Michael again. Oh, Nunda, you're pulling the trigger on us there. Man. All right, we're going to just pretend. We're going to pretend that Nunda's not as much of a mind reader as she is. But that's why Nunda is in charge of all the things, because she knows where we're going.
Huh?
Nunda's already throwing a link up there. She is on the ball. So here's the deal. But there's two parts to this. So that sourdough book that Patty just talked about is ready.
Finally.
It is available at AldermanFarms.net/digital-store. Nunda's put the link in the chat. The link is in the description of this video. Or you can just go to Alderman, but don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. You can just go to AldermanFarms.net and click on the digital store. But here's part 2 to that surprise. So we've priced the book at $15. But until midnight tonight, boys and girls, just for you guys, for you, today only, $5 off if you use a coupon code 5OFF, FIVEOFF. Just all together, no spaces or hyphens, FIVEOFF. And it expires at midnight. And so, ta-da! Yay!
And thank you. Special thanks to Tara.
Yeah, Tara is a slave driver. She's like, every day she sends us texts at 5:30 in the morning. Have you finished the book yet? Have you finished the book yet?
Tara's not up at 5:30 in the morning.
No, she hadn't done that. I'm just kidding. She
might be up, but she's not texting us. So she knows I do sleep past 5:30. Sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm so excited. And my good friend Therese edited it for us. And
Therese is like a cookbook guru.
Yeah.
I mean, Therese, and I don't
Yeah.
mean this as a knock, it's just an oddity. She reads cookbooks just to read them.
Yeah, she just really enjoys them, but she is just a great cook, and she can, I really wanted her and Tara to meet when Tara was here, because...
Next time, when they come
yeah.
to live on the back 40.
Yeah, when they come stay on the back 40 for, she said 3 weeks or a month?
Something like
I think,
that.
Something like that, yeah.
She sent me a link, said they may have found some land somewhere, but it's not here, so I'm ignoring it.
Oh, I didn't get that link.
Anyway.
So, but anyway, I just special thanks to Therese and to Tara for the encouragement.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I'd have thought to do a sourdough book had Tara not encouraged me to do it. So
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm just really excited about that, and I'll be doing some videos and doing some different recipes out of the book, which y'all probably seen some of the recipes that I've done.
Yeah, we really actually been kicking around redoing. Of course, I don't think we won't like delete the existing playlist, but I may retitle them or something. Anyway, we're talking about redoing Patty's sourdough bread series, because it was
especially
fun.
the starter, you know.
Especially the starter. It was fun, and we don't regret doing it, but we think it would be more useful to people to just do like the whole starter, from starter to ready to make bread, in one video.
Yeah.
Just shoot today, stop, shoot tomorrow, you know, and collapse the whole week into one video. It would be a lot more. So at least redoing that.
Yeah, I really would like to do that. In fact, I guess I really could start on that, because it takes a few days to get it going. So, and Tara said she's going to be here next week.
Come on. Yeah, she lies
lying.
a lot.
She's lying.
She lies a lot about that, because I think she said that just about every week since they left. I'll be there next week. I'm coming back.
Oh, she wasn't serious about the land. I know she wasn't, because it was $850,000 for 5 acres. So.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So you could have looked at that link.
I
yeah.
could have looked at that link.
That was a wow factor.
I was trying to will it away. So.
Well, if she moved more on this side of the United States, it would even be better. You know, better than where she's at over there in the West.
Oh. And so, Michael Pratt.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to say anything about what we talked about in the chat. If you do, just say so. Say what you talked about, and then I was going to say we'll work out the details later. So that was weird. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you and Mike is the only one. If Mike knew what you said, or maybe you're the only one that knows what you're talking about, baby.
So Pia's asking if there's going to be a print version. You know, possibly, eventually, Pia. We want to. When I say eventually,
Yeah, no, the answer to that is yes.
sorry. Yes.
We'll have to do a few things. We probably won't print it with pictures. I have to check on printing costs and all that kind of stuff. But you know, we're going to be going to a conference in May, and then a conference again in October. And I would like to have some printed copies, but it's not going to be fancy printed copies. It's going to be
utilitarian.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
I just have to check into all of that. And
Did you hear
figure
Patty
that
say
out.
pictures? This book's got pictures in it.
Yeah, it's got some pictures. It doesn't have pictures with everything, though, because we didn't have pictures of every
Nancy
single
Briggs
thing.
said that was really weird.
Well,
Y'all, if you're not friends of Alderman Farms on Facebook, you need to join. You need to send us a thing and join the Friends of Alderman Farms Facebook group, and go look at Nancy's balcony garden. What greeted her right now during Easter, you know, in her balcony garden. She's been posting updates. And you know, Patty's big on, even though we've got a lot of land here, Patty's big on encouraging folks who don't have any land, even if you just have a balcony.
That's right.
And Nancy
Grow
is
where you're at.
not. I don't know, but I don't think it was because of Patty. I think she was already doing it. But,
Oh yeah, she was.
but she sent us some pictures, and it's amazing what she's doing on a little tiny piece of concrete. So. Oh, it's Jenny. So it's even weirder now.
Yeah, Jenny don't have a clue what you're talking about.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and say it. Michael was waiting on us to release the sourdough book, and on an upcoming Pratt Family Homestead live stream, he's going to give it one away.
That's right.
And so we're going to work that out. We'll put together a discount code, one time only. Speaking of a discount code, what's today's discount code? Good until midnight tonight.
5 off.
5 off.
He tests me like that because he knows I forget.
FIVEOFF until midnight tonight. You can get it for $10, and it's going to be 15 without a discount code. So, but we're going to work out a discount code, a one-time use for Pratt Family Homesteads live stream, and they're going to give away one of your sourdough books.
That's right. And
Jenny says, "Oh yeah, that."
Sandy asks, have I ever made sourdough starter with potato water? The answer to that is really no, because I have used the potato flakes in the starters before. Aunt Dossie, our aunt that I learned from, she always put potato flakes in her starter, and I did for a little while, but then I changed it over. So my recipes aren't exactly like hers anymore because I've changed a few things, but so it's not the exact same as potato water, but kind of the same benefits, I believe. So.
Hey to everybody on Facebook. I've been ignoring our Facebook friends, and Tom's over there preaching. Even the Roman centurion confessed, surely this man was the Son of God. That's right. Julie, Susan, Tom, Jill McDaniel, hey, Red Collie, and Shelby Scruggs is glad to catch us over there. Thanks, guys.
Good.
Same to you, Teresa. Happy Easter to you, too.
Oh, thank you, Tara. She just shared it on her Facebook page.
Wow. Thank you, Tara.
So, anyway, but we've had a busy week.
Gosh, we have.
I got strawberries. I went to see Mr. Bobby. Let me show this picture. Where's the one I sent you, Mr. Bobby? That's
not Mr. Bobby.
Nope, that's, oh, I did that?
No,
well,
I did that.
I went walking. I was checking, what was I checking?
Is that here?
Yeah, that's here. That's flower and honeysuckle. And
wow.
Yeah, and I really thought that the goats had really eradicated all of them, but I was so thrilled to find that. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all?
Where is that?
Is it flower and honeysuckle? Yeah. When you go down the trail, like going back to that back corner, those clump of trees that's growing up, you have
it's inside this fence?
Yeah, yeah, you have to look at it coming this way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So
there's Mr. Bobby.
There's Mr. Bobby. I went and saw him. He picked up some strawberries. He goes down to Louisiana and picks up strawberries. They're really known. Louisiana's known for strawberries. I guess some of y'all probably know that.
Ponchatoula.
Ponchatoula, yeah. But anyway, so I went there and he showed me around his place, and it was just, I had a lot of pictures, and I didn't put all of them on there. But
did you say he's one of the farmers market?
Yeah,
farmers?
He's one of our farmers at the farmers market, and so I was excited to see. I need to post those pictures too on the farmers market page.
Yeah.
Of that I took at his farm. He's already got green beans growing and all kind of. He's got his peas planted, but they haven't actually come up yet. So
Mr. Bobby's a hoot too.
Anyway, and I made 2 more strawberry pies. Let me go get one of them that I have.
Can I show them what else you did with the
strawberry? Oh, yeah, for Tomas was here.
Tomas was here. Of course, we got some updates on Tomas here, but
my strawberry pie don't look too good.
Tomas loves pancakes, and I can tell you this: when you get Patty's sourdough ebook, you'll see this photo again.
Yep.
Because it's in there under the sourdough pancake recipe.
My pie don't look too good. It kind of got runny.
It did get runny, but I bet it's going to be good.
Yes, but it's still very good. But I did the pie crust. You don't have to show a close-up of it.
Well, you can't see it. It just looks like it's all white.
Oh, yeah. They can see the strawberry juice right there. But
oh well.
I did the pie crust, and I did it quick. And I just kind of threw the piece together, a few recipes, and I used just butter because I hated to use shortening. And to me, this crust was a little hard.
Yeah, it was about as hard as a brick bat, but it was good.
It was good. It was buttery.
You just had to.
I put it on the Facebook. I put it under the video. People had said that they were going to make it to put at least half shortening and all. But this is living on a dime pie crust. I forget what Tara calls it.
Dining on a dime.
Yes, dining on a dime. I have the Dining on a Dime cookbook. And anyway, so I made Tara's pie crust. And so it turned out much better. Wouldn't you? Oh,
I haven't had any yet. I'm going to have some shortly. I'm going to have some shortly. Andy said he don't care what it looks like, Miss Patty. He'll eat it. That's me too. That's me too. Well, thank you, cat lovers. Said tell Tomas that she loved his interview with Doug. That was so funny. Doug was so cool about that. I didn't even know what was going on. So Tomas has had a big week. If y'all haven't seen our videos,
Oh yes. Oh, you know, I know he's our grandson, but you know, and we're partial. But oh my goodness,
I encourage you.
He was so funny.
This video is like 3 minutes and 39 seconds long, and it's on our channel, and you need to go watch it. Tomas shows you how to boil eggs in an Instant Pot, and he did it. Almost every scene was one take.
Yeah, he did really good.
I mean,
and with such expression. I mean, we didn't, you know, before Tommy started, because Tommaso sometimes just kind of talk like this. And
well,
he told him,
on camera.
Yeah, on camera, he gets shy. And so Tommy told him, said, you know, you got to have enthusiasm in your voice, sound excited. And we told him that one time. And so he really did a good job.
You need to go watch it. It was,
yeah. Oh, and Tara calls it the best pie crust ever, out of the best cookbook ever. But anyway, you can go to Dining on a Dime if you don't have Tara's cookbook, and Tara, you keep me confused. Go to livingonadime.com and get Dining on a Dime cookbook.
yeah, Tara, feel free. Post a link to your cookbook because we love it.
So yes.
What is up with the dogs?
I don't know. They want to talk to. Oh, somebody's here. Kayla and Corey's here.
Oh, Kayla and Corey's here. That explains it.
Yeah.
So you're just going to have to forgive the ruckus, the welcoming committee. This is our alarm system.
All right, come on. You want to come on. Oh, it's probably Ann here. I thought it looked like Kayla's car.
There's
It's
Annie.
the baby
Tell everybody,
girl.
hey Annie.
Hey, Annie.
Ba-doom-tsh. Ba-doom-tsh. So Nunda says Tomas did an awesome job. I was amazed how professional he was.
I know, he just really did good, and very few retakes. Did you keep the ones where he messed up though?
I think I may still have them.
Yeah, because you need to do a blooper video.
A blooper video, but he didn't mess up bad.
He being silly.
I can't remember.
And it was so funny though because the process took a little time, right? And Tomas plays hard, so at the end of the day, his motor starts running down.
Yeah.
And you could tell he got a little tired. Let's see, what was it? I can't remember which segment. The first take he did very excitedly, and it was the only take that took really several takes. And the first one he did excitedly, but when he said everything he needed to say right, by the time then he was kind of.
Yeah, you could tell in one shot, especially you could tell his little eyes was real tired. So, but I think we didn't get through till 9 o'clock at night.
But one thing I've learned from the comments so far on the video,
what?
Everybody hates step 6. And I'm not going to tell you what that means. You got to go watch the video. Everybody it's universally hated. Step 6 is hated. Yeah. So Carly Ann's stealing my mane and tail conditioner.
You stole mine.
Oh, I stole yours.
This was mine. You came and got it from the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go do homework.
Let's see.
Love you, baby.
All right, I'm trying to catch up here. Bye. Love you.
Yeah, Rock's Corner said he loves strawberry pie, and I keep saying he, but
Bye, Tim.
sorry.
Thanks for popping in. Hey, Wee
Bye,
Tree.
Tim.
Yeah, I know, Wee Tree. It's because I keep moving forward. I
Yeah.
forgot to go set it to not adjust.
Mama Mitzi,
It won't kill me.
said she got her cookbook. Yay! Thank
Yay.
you. Cat Lover says she got it, and the code works. Great.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. So, if you're just joining us, you don't know what they're talking about.
And hey to family. Just saw.
Patty's Sourdough Start to Finish ebook is ready at AldermanFarms.net at the digital store. It's $15, but for you today only. We've got for our faithful viewers, we've got a $5 off coupon, and it is, you type in 5OFF, FIVEOFF, and it's good until midnight tonight. So go score it, and we appreciate it very much.
Okay, Rock's Corner. Thank you. Rock's Corner's a girl.
Oh,
Anyway.
sorry.
Anyway,
Oops.
I'm bad about that. When I don't know, I automatically say he. And it's bad. But it's better than saying it.
Yeah.
I think.
See there, Cat Lover says I hate step 6 too.
Yeah.
Everybody hates step 6.
I wish you'd have gotten that clip to play for him, just for him to say
I should
that.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get that because that would be fun. That would be almost as fun as this. Almost.
Oh, here we go.
So, So Tomas he showed everybody how to boil the Easter eggs in an
Boil,
instant
how do you
pot.
say it? Boil.
Boil. Yeah.
And then pot.
And
the
pot.
Pot.
And
Put it in the pot.
And then,
They were so cute.
then yesterday it was time to dye those suckers. And he had a fun time dyeing the Easter eggs. And I think we did we do that live? I think we did that
Yeah,
live.
we did that live, yeah.
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 So
Oh yeah, Cat Lover says she can't wait to make the sourdough. She's been watching Mike and the kids making pizza with the dough. So I've got a pizza crust recipe in there. I think I gave Mike my pizza crust recipe. I'm not sure which one he used, but anyway, it makes really good pizza crust.
but it's in there. Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It really does make great pizza crust.
That's the best pizza crust that I have ever used as far as working with it and it being pliable and being able to roll it. I mean, it just really worked
And
good.
we've made, it's fair to say, we've made homemade pizza for years. And and it just seems like
years.
consistently we were not, it was like,
Not happy
the
with it.
crust just wasn't quite, man. But this sourdough crust recipe that she's got in this ebook is our favorite by far, so
It really is.
good thing. So, man, half the hour's gone already. What's up with that?
And also, yesterday afternoon, I brought Tomas to church. Over at our church, we went to an Easter egg hunt, and so he had a fun time hunting Easter eggs. And we brought 12, and he never did end up counting all of them, but he ended up with way more than 12 eggs. So,
Of course, he's marketing Alderman Farms the whole time, right?
yeah. Oh, and he's so funny. Alderman Farms now, because he watches a lot of YouTube. The kid, what is that called? Bloggers or vloggers?
Yeah, well, no, there's no kid vloggers. He watches. Those are grown vloggers who have families. Family vloggers that he watches, and
Anyway.
but now he's all about Alderman Farms.
Yeah. So it's really funny. So it's like, because we're like, this is your channel too.
And he's
And
always
so,
telling people to subscribe.
yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, I told Nanda we've created a monster, and but he sure is a cute, well-behaved monster. She said he's an adorable monster. Oh, what else did we do here? Man, I'm just probably not. Same to you, Deborah. Happy Resurrection Day.
Yes.
Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie said new to the channel but bought the book online. Love your sourdough starter for bread. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Yes, thank you.
Hello, Super Dave. Super Dave's on Facebook.
Super Dave.
Kill him.
Oh, Kellum.
Yeah.
You know who my mind went to? Dave Cruz.
That's not who I call Super Dave. I call Dave Allman Super Dave.
Oh, well, anyway, that's what I thought about, okay?
Yeah.
Cat Lover, if you have problems, just send me a message and we'll work it out. You can do it, I promise. And,
Yeah.
and if reading the acknowledgments, I talked about Aunt Dossie, who I learned from. My first experience with sourdough, trying to start my own starter and everything, was a failure. But I was able to do it again once I learned a little bit more about it, tried again. Really, I think the reason that was a failure is because I had no idea of the length of time it takes to get a starter going from scratch. And I made bread. Well, I didn't make bread, but I tried to make bread.
She made
with it.
something.
Yeah, so I threw it away. So, but you can do it. Trust me.
Let me ask you this: is it fair to say that if you have a failure with sourdough starter, there's really only a few possibilities of what went wrong, and most of them are correctable, right? I mean, I guess it's possible you could live in a place where you just really can't figure out how to do it, but
well, but the thing is, though, if there is a place like that don't have the yeast and all that in the air as much,
You can compensate.
You would know it because you're not going to be getting your doubling of your
Yeah.
starter and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just that when you fed your starter, if it's not strong enough, and I do cheat and use a little yeast too. So
yeah. So
But,
I'm just saying, don't give up, because whatever went wrong, it's fixable. Almost
Yeah.
guaranteed that it's fixable.
yeah,
And,
yeah. The Cajun homesteader says, have we taught Tomas how to pock eggs yet?
Yeah, he wanted to pock some this time.
Yeah, we need to explain what pocking eggs is.
Oh, you explain it.
Well, why don't we do it?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, come on, let's pock some eggs.
No, it's going to get all over my computer.
No, it won't, baby. It's boiled eggs. You can have
All
that
right.
ugly one.
That don't look like a boiled egg to me.
Well, you think I'm tricking you?
You're buying a new laptop if this don't work.
We're not going to do it over the laptop.
Well,
Can you point the camera down?
Yeah, I can point the camera down. Sorry.
All right, pocking eggs. I'd never heard of it, even though I was raised in Louisiana. So I'm going to show my belly. I'm belly fat. Anyway, but it was Tommy's sister's daughter's family that we learned it from.
Am I going to pock your egg? You going to pock mine? Maybe somebody else needs to show me.
The way you pock eggs is you hit them, and whoever's egg don't crack wins.
And it's best to do this with boiled eggs.
I won!
Yeah, Patty won. How exciting.
See, I like to win.
Oops, sorry, I hit the microphone. My bad.
Well, it's the way it happens is that, you know, you go on, everybody has an egg, and you do it. One year we brought...
some raw eggs?
No, we brought guinea eggs, which are super
hard. Oh, yeah, they're super hard.
When they're raw, when they're not even boiled.
Yeah.
So, and that was really unfair.
Gosh, how long?
But anyway,
was that last year at Nana's or year before last?
What?
They had the big pocking tournament.
That was last year. I wasn't there, but yeah, that was my famous YouTube show where I had those. I said the wrong
That's
stuff.
enough. Living on the said they call that an egg fight. Yeah, see, Cajun Homesteader, I had the small end pointed up but you know, I don't know. I'm just not that in. I'm not a big time pocker. So
yeah, I'm not either. But I really wanted to win. But I told Tomas, no, we're not pocking eggs. That's wasteful. So anyway, we will have tuna fish tomorrow with these eggs.
Yeah.
So, but when kids do it, they smash them all up and everything. So
I think they did it for like an hour or something at my sister's. It was like a huge.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Hey, Bama Grits.
Anyway, it really wasn't a famous YouTube show. I did it by myself, and I put a wrong. I thought people that would get notified with people that subscribe to us, and so, you know, and y'all kind of know me and everything. And Tommy was on his way home, and I titled the show
Patty Alone.
Yeah. With a sad face and a little tear because I miss my husband. And we got people saying really
yeah, so if you want to see how many trolls you can get, title a video and do an event so that it's or you didn't do an event. I didn't do an event.
Yeah. I just titled the show, and it was towards the end, and thank God they came home, but Wanda and Danny were on. I think that was the only moderators that was on there. And oh my! And
Wanda was going nuts, whacking the trolls. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I think Danny was actually watching the chat, and he started hollering for Wanda to come come help. Wanda, because it was just so bad. But I had no idea. You know, I just had no idea that. I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. There's more. Actually, y'all are all copies because Super Dave comes from Super Dave Osborne. I'm not sure if I want you to Google that or not because.
No.
Yeah.
David Osborne?
No, you don't even know who. I'm not Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh.
Super. No relation to Ozzy as far as I know.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so I guess none knew what pocking eggs was.
These were Wheat Tree, I tell you. Then Wheat Tree said trolls are nasty. They're nasty critters.
It was bad.
They were that day. I promise you.
LP knew what pocking eggs was too.
All right, let's see. What else? We did. Well, we did. Patty did a massive live stream.
Oh yeah, that was. Look. Tara does good. I had a hard time juggling all that stuff.
No, it was smooth sailing. She made squash bisque in the Instant Pot, homemade rolls, and strawberry pie all at the same time. Well, maybe not right at the same time, but in the course of an hour long or hour and a half.
It was hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15 minute stream. She did all those things live, and you know people seem to enjoy it.
Oh, Tara's mom's yelling, "No, don't Google it." Is it bad? Is it bad?
I didn't think it was that bad, but
well, look, he has a bad memory.
Oh, I do.
So don't Google it, Dave.
Yeah, don't Google it. See, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. This is a terrible thing. It's like when I was born again in 1992. Okay, and so things that I remember prior to 1992 I just remember the good stuff. I just remember the good parts about
Or
it.
that it was funny.
Or
But
that
then
it was funny.
Our sense of humor has changed.
Yeah, so I mean, I have brought movies. I'm not going to say the movie names, but I have brought movies home rated PG. But here's an important pro tip: PG back in the day is not PG today. But anyway, I brought movies home when my kids had friends over to stay the night, and said, "Oh, let's watch this. This is cute. You know, I remember how funny this is."
Yeah.
And halfway through the movie, Patty's like jumping up in front of the TV, blocking the screen. Turn it off! And I'm sitting there going,
So you
I'm
know,
like, kids, I totally did remember that was in there, you know, because it's like my redeemed brain scrubbed all of that. And so, yeah, scratch that. Scratch that.
Thank you to Colette and Tara. It was tiring. I was tired when I got through juggling all those things.
Yeah,
so,
but it was all
fun.
good.
It was fun, though. It was nice to get all that done and everything.
Even the
And
cement
boy,
crust on that pie was delicious.
Yeah, it was still good. It was quite good. But it was good. But the squash bisque, sometimes, you know how when you make something, it just turns out just extra good. And it was just really, really good. And plus, we hadn't had those rolls with it in a long time, so...
Somebody got a
Anyway.
haircut this week.
Yeah. That's our fluffy sugar bear.
That is our ball of hair.
She's bald headed now.
She's formerly a ball of hair, and bless her heart, she actually had some mats in there, so they actually skinned her completely, skinned her tail because she had a couple of mats. You couldn't see the mats. Her hair looked fine. It just was bushy. So if you go back and look at some of our videos from like when we were at Deep South Spring Gathering at Flint Creek Water Park, you can see how fluffy she was.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is about it now, she's freezing to death. You know, she was so hot all the time.
Yeah.
And wanting to lay on the concrete floor.
Yeah.
And now she don't know what to do, so she's wearing we got her wearing a sweater now. Let me go get Shug. Where's Shug?
Time to Sew says in their psychology class in college, they found out that even Disney puts terrible subliminal messages in their movies.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You found her? She would never. She used to not lay in their dog beds. They each have a dog bed, or if she did, she laid in the big one where it wasn't touching her. Now she gets in a little one. And she got her sweater on.
Yeah. Beware of dog.
So.
This is my size of vicious dog.
Tara said they're dying laughing at her. Poor baby. Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby, she can't help it. Now, Tara.
Look, we got her home.
Tara, you should be ashamed. Look at that child. Look at her with her little tongue sticking out. She is very disappointed in you, Tara
she's
Jean.
sticking her tongue out at you. Look, we had her home a whole day, and I'd look over at her, and I'd just crack up laughing. Because she looks so funny, poor little thing. Tootsie's skint too, but she don't look as funny because she didn't have all the fluff and she doesn't have the big mane.
She doesn't have the lion's mane hair.
Cajun Homesteader said, Tommy, we did a visit to Louisiana Tech. We may have a bulldog, not a tiger, in the family.
Well, that's all right. Louisiana Tech's a good school. Great school. Nunda said, weather's crazy. Doug and Stacy got snow. Shut up.
Wow.
Well, it's been really lovely here. It's really especially a beautiful
Andy,
weekend.
You didn't not have to bring that up.
What?
Says Mr. Tommy, you know that's Alabama colors, right?
That's
She
why I
says
have it on.
Roll Tide.
That's why I have it on a dog, Andy.
No. Don't be getting ugly, Tommy.
Be careful. So we had great weather, and
Yes.
Tomas was here with us all weekend, and so we are designing a new chicken yard out in front of this house that we're in right here. And Tomas loves to work. This is him helping me roll out some fence. We're stretching some new fence, and it's got the smaller holes in it so the chickens won't be able to get out of it. And it's pretty tall too. It's every bit of 4 feet tall or taller. I think it's taller than 4 feet. I forgot how tall.
I think it's
I don't know. It's
4
pretty
foot.
tall. But if you look at his fingers, he's got his hands out just right. Because I told him that you got to be careful. I told him, I said, you got to hold your hands out like this and just use your palm. Don't let your fingers get down in there. And boy, he was so careful. He had his fingers almost bent backwards. But he's such a good helper, and he loves to work.
Tara said, Mike said Sugar Bear looks like a bear with a shirt on. Yep.
Yeah.
A skint bear. And she is.
They had snow this morning.
They asked, she's a Pomeranian.
Yeah, she's a Pomeranian.
Yeah,
she's full Pomeranian.
And Two Family said that it was snowing there right now, I think. Yeah, so it's snowing there right now.
Gosh, is it gonna get cold here again? Is that a
hope
front
not.
coming? You know?
I hope we're done.
Patty's checking the weather right now because we're about done.
I've got stuff in the ground.
I would say the weather today was perfect, wouldn't you think?
Oh yeah, it was so fine.
It
really
gorgeous.
Didn't get hot.
Didn't really get hot.
We're 67 and clear. 55 low tonight. So.
Yeah.
But look, on my news, it says 2 snowmakers kick off April. But that's not for us.
So it's not coming here. But cold weather's not coming.
It's going to get 48 Tuesday night, 41 Wednesday night.
Look at that, though. Wednesday, during the day, 66.
66, yeah. So it is. We're going to have that's our cold front, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah. 66. Brr. So a couple other videos that I did this week that you may find helpful. YouTube came out with a further explanation about how their notification system works. A lot of YouTube creators are upset, including me, that people don't seem to get notified of new videos. And so I think that a lot of people have misunderstood that if you subscribe, then you're going to get all the notifications from that channel. Well, it doesn't work like that. And I've seen a lot of creators.
I thought it did.
No. I've seen a lot of creators who say, that's not fair. It ought to be. And somebody gave the example of subscribing to a magazine, that if I subscribe to a magazine, I want to get every copy of it. Well, what YouTube says is this, and it makes perfect sense. And I kind of felt this way before, and when YouTube explained it, I said, yeah, that's right. They're doing the right thing. So if you subscribe to a channel, all of their videos will show up in your subscriber feed on YouTube. If you go to your YouTube homepage as a viewer to the subscriber feed, you'll see all that. The notifications is something extra. And, you know, I talk about this in that video that I just showed, and I titled it, All Notifications, No Thanks. You know why? Because we are probably subscribed to upwards of 200 YouTube channels.
I bet it's more than that.
Yeah, well, upwards of 200.
When we first started doing YouTube and everything, and now on the TV, it's AldermanFarms YouTube. I have a personal YouTube page with no videos on it. When I first, started watching videos, and there's just a couple that I watched on my, I guess on my computer, I don't know. But anyway, I used to get aggravated at him because I have to scroll through and scroll through and scroll through to find, because I couldn't work it right.
So,
anyway.
If you're subscribed to a couple hundred channels, and let's say half of them post a video a day, I don't want to get push notifications on my iPhone 100 times a day or 100 times over the course of 2 days. And so, anyway, go watch that video. Let me know what your thoughts are. And then, after you see that, because in the course of that video, I learned how to do something, how to manage mobile notifications on an iPhone. And so I've got those 2 videos up. And I see an important note from WeTree, and you're right about that.
Yes, okay.
Guys, are you ready for this? Two Family Homestead, on their Monday night live streams, they have special guests that either Skype in or sometimes call in. And in this case, it's going to be a phone call. Are you ready to hear who Two Family Homestead is having on their Monday night live stream tomorrow night? The man himself, Joel Salatin, is joining.
Can you play that?
Is joining Daryl and
awesome.
Sherry at Two Family Homestead on their live stream tomorrow night. And so I don't know, Daryl, if you saw my comment on the video where you announced it. I was asking if you were going to create an event so that you could have the link ahead of time, because people can go to that live event now and set a reminder there. So if you do, post it. WeTree, if you've got it, if you know that that's there, then post that link there. But what a coup that is!
Yes, yes.
What a coup
awesome.
that is!
That's awesome.
And kudos to Joel Salatin. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. Patty and I have met him a couple of times and talked to him. And once was at a Christian farmers conference. And guy, he's just a regular guy. He's just a regular dude.
Nice man.
He's a lunatic farmer, is what he describes himself as. And, but he's just a regular guy. He's so down to earth, and he makes you feel like he's got all the time in the world. Yeah. And he don't have any time.
Yeah. He's a very busy man.
Daryl was showing his schedule on his website on the stream the other day, and it's like he's all over the world every 5 minutes, you know. So anyway,
awesome.
Way to go, Two Family.
Yes,
pretty cool stuff.
Retired and Prepping wants to know what part of the country we live in. We are in Mississippi, and middle.
I'll say South Central.
Yeah.
Well, good, so. Carrie. Carrie Tarrant said, thank you for the notification video. Double-checked her bells and raised or lowered accordingly. Kept living on a dime, AldermanFarms, out of Goshen, and Big Family Homestead. Woo. Yay. Yeah,
Yay.
you can get all notifications or occasional notifications or none, and you can do all that right from an iPhone. And I probably can do it on Android too. I just don't have an Android, so.
Yeah, we don't.
Let's see. What else? I'm ready to. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to do my segment.
Okay, yeah, it's probably time. Did we get all the pictures done?
We did all the pictures.
Got all the pictures done. Okay.
I don't know. Did we do this one? I'm not sure if we did that one.
Oh, Tommy. Mike, you're going to have to call me and tell me how to get all this deleted off his computer, and I'll delete it for you.
Are you saying we did do that one?
Are you serious? Like, that's the 4th time?
Oh, here's another thing. We did do a greenhouse update, too, live. And I don't know what was happening with my phone. It's a brand new iPhone 10, but it's messed up. And plus, Corey called my phone right in the middle of it.
It's because Corey called. That's what it was.
Well, but when we were live, it picked right back up. But then when I went to edit it, it was only halfway there. And I saved you guys from. Actually, I saved us because we would have been getting phone calls and emails. Are you okay? Are you okay? Because something weird happened at the very end of the video. It kind of went. It made a loud noise, and it almost sounded like I went ah.
And it's like it went black and stuff. It was really bad. Like a scary movie. He warned me when he showed it to me. He said, "Don't let this scare you."
And I was like, I can't leave that on. Patty was like, "Leave it." I was like, I can't leave that on there. People are going to think I got attacked from behind this time, you know. And oh my goodness, it was terrible. It was terrible. Tara's having nightmares.
Two Families said they're going to be doing a short live stream after our show tonight to help promote the show.
Okay.
Monday night. So go on over to Two Family when we're done here, and they're going to be talking about.
Yep.
I almost said Mike.
Joel
Salatin.
Joel Salatin, lunatic farmer, and Christian farmer, and unabashed Christian farmer.
Yes.
He's just that guy's got.
Thanks, Pia.
He's got so much knowledge in his brain. So, well, one of the reasons I'm excited that Patty's sourdough book is done and out is because it means I can get my attention back to my first ebook, which is Marriage Tips for Men. And each week on our live stream, I'm planning anyway to talk about one of the rules of engagement and matrimony that are going to appear in my Marriage Tips for Men ebook. And tonight's rule is rule number 1. Of course, they're all rule number 1 because I can't rearrange the order. Don't blame the sandpaper. It's you that needs refining. So, menfolk, and I guess you could, this could apply to women too. I'm just writing it, from a man's perspective and to, my audience of menfolk, So, but it could apply to women. So, this is a simple thing. What is it that about your spouse that irritates you? Don't answer that in the chat. I'm not asking you to tell me what about your spouse irritates you in the chat. Don't put that. Just silently to yourself. What is it about your spouse that irritates you? And then ask yourself this question. What's God trying to rub off of you? Don't blame the sandpaper. It's you that needs refining. And so if, is it my pride that needs to be buffed out and buffed down? Is it my temper, that...
He don't have a temper.
I don't have much of a temper.
He really don't.
I don't. So that just by the mercy of God. But I just want to use this rule, this marriage tip for men, to rearrange your thinking. Quit focusing aggravation toward your spouse and ask God to show you, what is it that needs molding or refining in you that's causing that irritation? And if you can change your way of thinking about that, then and really, really change your frame of reference or your perspective to that, then it'll make your life a lot easier, and you will not be so quick to get frustrated or aggravated or irritated by your spouse, because you will begin to use that as an opportunity to say, okay, what needs to change in me? Mm-hmm. Because I can tell you, 99% of the time, 99.9999999% of the time, when I feel irritated by something Patty does or says, it's because I'm reacting wrongly. It's because I'm coming from the wrong place of interpretation. In other words, most of the time, it's something in me that needs to be refined or fixed. So, rule number 1, don't blame the sandpaper. It's you that needs refining. There's a lot of friction when you take a piece of wood and put some sandpaper on it, especially if it's that big old grit, that rubs that roughness off of there. And the Lord just may be trying to polish you, sir. He may just be trying to get you may have a nasty big old knot that He's trying to work off of you, and He's using the person He's put you together with to do it. So be grateful for that friction, and ask God to help you to cooperate with Him and allow Him to mold you. And sooner or later, that grit gets finer and finer and finer, and the finish is smooth and smooth and smooth. Then you can slap some polyurethane on it and be over with it. So anyway, that's it. Marriage tips for men. And we'll try to do another one next week.
But baby,
what
do I do to irritate you? I didn't think you ever got irritated at me.
I don't, because I used to.
You did? What did I used to do?
I can't remember. It's been so long ago.
Ah.
I'm no dummy.
Uh-oh.
I'm no dummy. All right,
well. My page go away.
Gee, we're just about out. So, I do have one more time to remind people, Patty's brand new ebook is out. Everybody's been waiting on it. We've been waiting on it. Sourdough start to finish. It's at AldermanFarms.net in the digital store. The book costs $15, but for you today only until midnight tonight, if you use the coupon code. And I know people are saying, well, this video is going to be available for people to watch. Yeah, but it ain't going to work.
It's only on from the live show.
It's only on the live show. So until midnight tonight, at midnight, April 2nd, it won't work anymore. 5 off. FIVEOFF, and you can be in the first round of folks to, and it's got pictures in it. It's a picture book.
I just got what Tara said.
What?
Said, or you can slap some shaving cream on it.
Yeah.
It's rough. Oh, Tara, that's your fault. Hey,
yeah, if
what was I gonna say? Oh, one thing I wanted to share with y'all. One of those things I used to get, and I still can get irritated, and it's my own problem. I understand that it's me, but I'm a very fast-paced person. If y'all haven't noticed that, and Tommy's not. Not that he's slow, but he's not as fast as me. He's more on the slow side.
Few people are.
Anyway, but it used to just really get on my nerves you know, doing stuff with him or waiting for him to get something done because I'm like, come on, you know, and everything. And then one day I was doing biscuits. Was I doing biscuits? Yeah, I was making biscuits. I was doing a biscuit video. And this has been a couple of years ago, I think. And he, you know, he did the filming and everything. It was when I was just starting to be on the videos much and all. And so he showed me the finished video. And I said,
why did you speed it up? She said, well, Tommy, why did you speed it up? And I said, what are you talking about? I didn't speed it up. That's just you.
You know, and when we worked at the shelter, when we had Katrina come through, people would say, Patty, slow down. You're going to burn all your energy out. And I never felt like I was going too fast. I know I have one speed and it's fast, but anyway, that showed me a lot, and I was like, I felt guilty, I felt bad, and I'm sorry, baby, for being impatient with you.
That's all right.
Because I mean, but I understand why. Because I mean, I wasn't going at like a normal speed, you know. I was going really fast and everything, and so it helped me to understand that most people don't operate at my speed, you know.
I know one person. I have known one person in my life who did.
Your mama.
My mama. I used to tell people all the time, my mama had two speeds, wide open and stop.
Yeah, and that's me.
And that's Patty.
Yeah, that's
wide
me.
Open and stop.
And when I'm ready to stop,
Sheila's
I'm ready
pretty
to stop.
quick.
Oh yeah, Sheila's fast.
But
she's your mama's daughter.
I took after my dad, I guess,
Yeah.
who was more deliberate, you know. So Tammy McWhorter on McWhorter Davis on Facebook want to know what the coupon code again is, and it's 5 off, FIVEOFF, 5 off for Patty's cookbook. So thanks, guys. We I again did a terrible job trying to keep up with the chat. I have no idea how to.
We have not done a terrible job.
I haven't.
Okay.
I've done a terrible job. I can't. Men's brains are shaped like waffles, and I can only be in one square at a time. And when I'm talking, I can't be in a reading square. And so it's difficult for me to keep up. So we've got just enough time to remind you that whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. You can find that in context in 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31. And finally, just to remind you guys to in fact, Daryl has already, I got notification, Daryl's already fired up the stream.
Yep.
So jump over to Two Family Homestead and let him tell you all about his special guest tomorrow night, Joel Salatin. So thank you guys for a great evening. We appreciate you all, and we will see you again sometime.
Soon.
Soon.
Thank y'all. Have a great night. Have a great week.